Okay, now we're going to pull all this out. Then we're going to hook up the wiring harness. Okay, pull the spare out. Pull this cover off. The spare, pull the spare out. And unscrew. You're supposed to pull these off somehow. I think that this flips off, and then there's a screw on these, on that you have to pull out. I think it's screw under this and this and this. And then I think there's a screw here, here. And I'm thinking there's a screw down here on the other side of this plastic foam that has to come out. Uh-oh, these are a different size. Oh no. This sucks. You got it. Surely you don't have to pull those off. Oh my god, that's huge. What is that? Oh man. I don't know. Gosh. Yeah, this is the same T30 that you started with. You know, if they're doing the rest of this, this is the same T30 for removing these. This is for the electrical harness. I'm in a hurry because I don't have all day. And I took those covers off, but you don't have to. Those aren't part of it, I don't think. I think it's just these. Yep, same T30. Throw those in. Then I disconnected those other 3 screws. It's still held by something here in the middle. I know I got all 3 screws out. Oh, the rubbers are on it. Have to pull that out of the way. Oh, there's still something else. Oh, there it is. There, it's just plastic. You gotta pull it out. Whatever that was. I have no idea. Yeah, it's more plastic pieces that you have to... Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, there's that. Where's the... There's no harness back here. Where's the harness? There's no wire. The heck? That's what it said. It said, hey, pull this off. Pull this out. Pull those out. Pull it out. See? Now what? Okay, I pulled that off. I pulled that off. Oh, a different model. This is for like a 2015, and mine is different. This is a 2016, so this is different. Whatever. And then there's that. I've already uninstalled that and that and that from disassembling. Oh no. You have to pull this side panel off. You have to pull these side panels off. No way. Yeah, Yeah, you have to pull this entire side panel off for some reason. I guess to get to everything, you have to remove this panel. This entire panel has to come off, along with this entire panel has to come off. I'm not even going to video that.
Okay, I don't know how to pull these panels off, this one here. I do not know how to pull it off, and I'm not going to. I see plastic clips hidden back in here. One of them goes one way, the other one goes the other, and I'm not going to do it. It's the whole panel. It's this whole inside. It goes up there in front of the back seat, so I got to try and fish the wiring down in here and down to the bottom, across the back, and then up through here, up into here. I think I can do it without taking these side panels off, because I think I would totally destroy it if I did. Because right now that's what I feel like doing. I feel like just ripping this sidewall off, but I know I would tear it up, so I'm not going to. Okay? I'm going to have to put that little light lens back on it, like this one, and then hook the 12-volt DC back up. But I'm going to try and fish everything through here, because it's all loose. There's nothing solid, right? And I can fish it all through here and be able to hook this up, because I know this is the left side, because there's the grommet. This attaches to that piece right there on the hitch. I still haven't figured out what connects to this one. This is the round hole, which is going to fit in that football size hole somehow. I think I might do something. The rest of these are in this wheel well. This here is going to have to connect to that block, which is right in here. This thing, which is screwed in here. This is a control block that does power management for all of it. And it just mounts, it screws to a hole like, I don't know, off that thing, off that screw in there. I think it's going to, hang on. There we go. See that screw in there? That's what this is going to mount to here. And then this here, that gray piece connects to that gray piece, and it's a power controller. After that, these just hang loose in here. There's this one to the light fixture. This one goes over here, connects to this light fixture, and that's it. You don't have to pull off all these panels. The only thing you do have to do is just route it under here, in between, somewhere the holes are, and let it hang loose in there, because it's all within here. It's not going to get hurt. Okay, you don't have to pull off all these panels. These instructions are written for a different model, to where this panel was easy to remove. It was only like one football-shaped piece here. But this is a different model. This is a 2016 out of 2015, like this was written for. So we're going to do that. We're going to disconnect whatever's there and reconnect in what we have, and that's pretty much it. The connector, this connector that would connect to this light, connects into one side of this, and then the other side of it connects to the light which comes out. That's the only difference. You just got to push that one down out of the way and connect this one up to it, because this is taking its place. The control wires for all this comes in to one of these. It goes, well, that's what that block is. It controls the power of that. That's what that is. This block is a power distributor, and one of these connects in to make the lights blink. Don't ask me how. I just know that that's what it does. I don't see any other wire which connects into it. Oh, I know what it is. So, no, these are still separate from those. I still don't see where this connects in with the system. That's the only question I have, is how does this connect in with the system? Oh, I know how it connects in with the system. This here connects into one side of that, which then connects the other side into the light fixture. That's how that one stays connected in with the system, and the same with over these. So this is basically just hooked in parallel. That's all this is a parallel grouping of what the existing turn signal system is. That's why it's able to work like this. And I guess the reverse lights are also tied into it. And then you have to have the power module to be able to handle the other light bulbs. That way they don't go dim because they're in parallel with other lights. And that's where the power wire comes in, because that's what that goes up to the front for. And so that adds power to that, which then adds power to the light bulbs, which are going to be added into it with a trailer. So that's that. I'm going to hook up this wiring off camera because it would be very boring, and all I'm doing is disconnecting what's here and reconnecting this. And like I just said, this one here is over here. Like I said, that plug right there plugs into the one of those two that it can plug into. The other one plugs into the light, which is here. And the rest of it, that's going to get screwed in and plugged into that. And then there's a power wire which runs up to the front. And I'll show you where I put that later.
Oh, look at that. That's a big one. Oh. Wow. That looks like I don't know, a big helicopter. Okay, so I'm trying to route the wiring in this thing, right? So for this turn signal over here, this is over on the right side. This is gonna go, this is the wire for the right side. It goes around here, this plastic piece, it's gonna go under this piece right here, okay? It comes up here. You just gotta look out for these 3 screw holes and make sure you don't screw into this when you put the plastic cover on. Okay, I was then able to fish the wire up, connect it to the connector which is already there, this is going to connect into the light fixture. This connects to the wire that's already there. Remember, this is going to be kind of in a series parallel thing. And then this is the ground wire that's connected with it. So this goes over here. So the big wire that connects up to the hitch here and goes to the 4 wires, I push and connect that. What I did is I used liquid tape. This stuff here, liquid tape. I swear by this stuff. This stuff is really good. Anyway, I cut a hole in this previous grommet that goes to the rear impact sensor, which is what this is. Don't cut the wire. You don't want to jack with that or the vehicle won't run, or I've heard horrible stories about what to do with that. This is a tester wire for this, I believe, so you don't want to cut that or remove it either, otherwise the vehicle probably won't run. Okay, so don't break that, don't mess with it, don't even touch it or disconnect it or nothing, because otherwise you're doomed. Okay, so this wad of wire here goes through the bottom of it. I cut a hole in the top of the grommet and stuck this through it. I fished it down through there and then connected it up. When this liquid tape dries, I wanna bend this down with a zip tie, but you can see it's good stuff. I mean, liquid tape is pretty good. See, then I'm gonna put another coat on it. See, I cut the grommet, and I cut a little hole, and then stuck it through there. They were saying drill a hole up in this panel, right back up here. But instead, I just cut that grommet and shoved it through it. I'm going to paint some more liquid tape on it. That's okay. So now comes the hard part. This one wire is a hot wire for the system, so that, because you got to power more light bulbs, right? You got to get it up to the front of the vehicle. So I was able to get some fish tape. This is fish tape, and it's going to fish up under this driver's side passenger panel, and you push all this plastic panels up here. So I shoved this fish tape back there. I was able to pull it through, so I'm going to tape it through and pull it up to here, and I'm going to go up there and push the fish tape up here and then pull it through the rest of the way up to the driver's side up here, which I was also able to pry up more plastic stuff here, which I want to pull it from back here up to here with the fish tape. And then I want to follow the directions of trying to get through the dash into the engine compartment so I can have it wired up correctly.